Oh, oh, hi there. Colin here from Ungeek, and we're here right now at the glorious Bonifacio High Street testing out the new Huawei Mate 30 Pro 5G. And I have the Mate 30 Pro here as well, and we're just trying to figure out what's the real difference between the two. We're here to see if the capabilities of the Huawei Mate 30 Pro 5G is actually worth your peso. And aside from the really beautiful aesthetics that it has, the Huawei Mate 30 Pro 5G is also packed with Huawei's latest 5G SoC, which is the Kirin 990 5G. But before we go into testing the capabilities of the phone, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I'm gonna put the subscribe link somewhere here. Click that and then click the notification bell so you know when we out a new video. So what are we going to be doing? We're going to be trying out a couple of things on the Huawei Mate 30 Pro 5G and comparing it with the Huawei Mate 30 Pro. We actually hooked up the Huawei Mate 30 Pro 5G with the postpaid SIM, and we're here near the Globe Amphitheater because apparently this is one of the 5G hotspots from Globe. Curious enough, you don't actually need a 5G SIM per se. Your current 4G SIM allows you access to 5G already. So with that, let's go with the testing. So we're going to be performing 3 tests for you today. The first is of course going to be the usual speed test. After that, we're going to be trying to download a pretty big game on the Huawei app gallery and see how fast that goes. And then the third is that we're going to be using the Huawei Mate 30 Pro as a hotspot and try to access a large chunk of Google Drive on the other phone. And there you go, blazing fast 5G speed. After that, let's jump back to the studio with Nico and let's have a lovely discussion. And we're back at the studio. I'm here with Nico and we're about to discuss the Huawei Mate 30 Pro 5G. Let's talk about everything and anything 5G here.
Okay,
do this.
So let's start with the
box.
experience. The experience.
The experience, okay.
Okay, so let's start off with the experience. How was it?
Man, it feels like you being stripped away with superpowers when you're outside of the 5G network. For like a few hours, we're kind of spoiled. We did the speed test and we were running for around 200 to 300 Mbps. And it was like just insane amount of speed, especially the download. Upload-wise, it's still not there. I really would want to have like a 1:1.
Symmetrical. Can you imagine upload speed of 280?
Oh, feeling like that's where the future is headed. Count me in.
But even then, I think 5G is still, of course,
It's very early.
yeah, it's very early. So,
It's very early right now. Yeah.
do we even have info on the cap of the speed?
For now, I think wala pa. We don't even know like the extent of the capabilities of how fast we can actually get in terms of speed of download and upload.
Even with what you've experienced with 280, which is well over around 10 times the speed of 4G.
Yeah. it's pretty mind-boggling.
So,
And more than that, parang feeling ko, it opens up a lot of possibilities in terms of productiveness. So I think that's where it is. A lot of the times when we talk about 5G, it's always about in the context of opening, content, right? But the reality is not a lot of content actually require 5G yet. We're talking about, your YouTube videos or your Netflix or all of these things. They're all optimized na at 4G. They're quite fast. Kumbaga, there's hardly any lag time. However, as things progress, people are becoming more mobile. And I think that's where the need for 5G, and in terms of speed, in terms of content, in terms of just sending large packets of data here and there, that's where it's going to come into play. So at least for me, that's where I'm seeing where 5G could probably fit. And that's where this phone, the Huawei Mate 30 Pro 5G, can actually shine.
aside from the speed test, you were able to test out downloading
Yeah.
an app,
Yes, we downloaded Asphalt 9, which was around 2 point something gigs.
and then I think you downloaded another file
Yeah, from the Google
cloud
Drive.
stuff on another phone.
So yeah, I was tethering 5G here on the Mate 30 Pro 5G, and I was using my Mate 30 Pro to download a big video file on my Google Drive. That was around 1.1 gig. That took us less than a minute. And then,
That's even faster than my home internet.
right? Exactly. Ako din eh. And that took me less than a minute. The 2 gigs download, that was like less than 2 minutes or 2 minutes plus. So imagine the amount of data that can flow in that span of time. Before naalala ko, if ever I have to download anything, I just leave my phone, do something else, and then that's it. Parang wala nang wait time. Parang okay, tapos na. It's done. It's really fast.
And I think for hotspot, what was interesting for me is that the Mate 30 Pro 5G has a 5 gigahertz band.
It has a 5 gigahertz
So
band.
you get the full 5G speed if your device that you tether to this 5G device supports the 5 gigahertz band.
The 5 gigahertz band.
Because I think initially
Naka 2.4.
2.4, so it seems like 4G speed.
Yeah.
And then 5 gigahertz.
Whoa. Iba.
Iba,
no?
Na-unlock eh.
Na-unlock.
Na-unlock yung speed.
Which is why parang I opted to use the Mate 30 Pro then, just to see the difference. And really, the difference, aside from having of course, a different SoC chip. This one uses the Kirin 990 5G. This one uses just the Kirin 990. And then, of course, it has double the amount of internal memory, 256 versus 128. But aside from that, it's pretty much the same phone. Design-wise, of course, this is like super pretty. If you have like a Mate 30 Pro already and you want 5G speed, either you get the 5G or you tether with someone that has 5G and you're gonna be fine.
That's true. Like, you only need one device.
I remember I was tethering 2
connected to
devices.
5G,
I was
yeah.
tethering this with my Mate 30 Pro and my Mate 20 Pro. And they were giving the same results.
With that amount of speed, what kind of use cases do you see 5G will really make a splash in?
Right now, gaming-wise, not much. It's really hard to tell at this point because in terms of mobile games, you don't really need
Download speed.
Yeah, download
per
speed
se.
that big eh. It's
course.
mas ping si gaming eh.
I think we can explore more about the benefits of 5G. I'm sure there are.
Yeah.
But right now, since we're still very early in
Yes.
the 5G connectivity here in the Philippines,
Yeah.
it's going to take some time before we actually get to test out, like,
Ano yung possibilities?
like does it provide lower latency?
Lower latency, yeah. I think with the test that we did, the most immediate one for me is the download and upload of large data packets. Right now already, people who have 5G phone that is in the 5G network area can already appreciate. And people who may need this, like example, who would download like 1.1 gig of video kaagad na kailangan mo. I think content creators are one. Or, and this is the more practical application for me, if you are working in a creative agency, for example, you are an art director, a creative director, or an ECD, executive creative director, right? And you need to approve materials. Ang lalaki nun. Sabi natin, you have to proof initial cuts. You can give your thoughts kaagad. Tindi ng traffic natin ngayon. So, just going from one place to the other, it's going to eat up a lot of time. So imagine the time for you to approve it gets shortened na. So I think that's a more practical application. And then, of course, if you are in the business of talking to a lot of people abroad, video calls, you know, very clear video calls.
Honestly, even if you just like taking photos or videos, you can max your phone's resolution if your phone supports 4K.
Go 4K.
Always go 4K. You can store it easily to the cloud if you have a fast 5G.
Yeah, that's true. The 256 gig ROM isn't a limitation anymore. If you have 5G, just put everything on the cloud.
You don't even need to look for speedy Wi-Fi if you have 5G.
Yeah.
Assuming your data can support
Yun. So right now, of course, wala pa. We have no idea.
Yeah.
I think I just, maxed out my data allocation.
Hopefully,
for today.
telcos go for really big allocations given the incredible
Feeling ko nga Feeling ko rin nga
Kasi if 4G level yung cap, ubus yan.
Yeah. So medyo kinabahan na nga ako dun sa cap ko currently kasi we just downloaded like 4 gigs in like...
Ang bilis
Ang bilis, di ba? In what, 10 minutes? Like...
Aside from download though, what else do you want to test in the future? What do you want to see?
Ako gaming, but not necessarily on mobile. But, cloud gaming, sabihin natin. How is that going to be supported with 5G? 4K streaming, diba? These little things that make entertainment better. And I don't know really at this point. Maybe someone can think of something in the future that might need a lot more usage of data the 5G can actually handle. I'm just really happy that we have, a device right now that is capable of 5G and it's here in the Philippines, and the first one that outed it is Huawei. I want to see more of what we can do with this. It's really a capable phone, to be honest with you.
I hope that the release of the Mate 30 Pro 5G heralds the start of like even more
5G phones, right?
And widespread 5G connectivity here in the Philippines.
That's right. And that's it. That's our quick discussion on, the Mate 30 Pro 5G and our quick, I guess, trial of the 5G network as well. Man, I really wanted a Quanzat 5G network right now.
Once you go 5G,
it's really hard to go back. It's really super hard to go back. But you know what? If you guys want to know more about this phone, we do have features on it on ungeek.ph, so please do check it out. You can check the price there, the availability as well, how you can get your hands on this one. Right now, I think it's available in a lot of the concept stores. There is a telco package as well.
And before we end, we have a question for you guys, as always. So how do you think will 5G change your mobile experience? Like, do you download large files, or will you be downloading large files? Will you now watch or stream 4K video content? What are you most excited for? How will it change?
Ano yan? Parang esports in high definition.
Parang ganun. So, let us know in the comments
down below. And with that, my name is Colin and Nico. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you guys again on the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Keep on gaming.